Alright, Breach conversation time. Now, I started the entire league with Breach on my mind. I wanted to run Breach, so I pathed into Breach, and I grabbed all the Breach nodes, and I've been running Breach, and it hasn't been that profitable from a currency standpoint. It's been hugely profitable from a fun standpoint. It's been very fun to run Breach. I really like the Breach mechanic, but from a profitability standpoint, it's probably not as profitable as other league mechanics. So, in my opinion, the best way to run Breach is to ignore Breach until you have a ton of Breach scarabs. You want to stock up on these Breach scarabs. And once you get a bunch of Breach scarabs, like 50, 100, however many Breach scarabs you want, you then path into Breach in this fashion here. You want to grab all of these nodes. You want to grab these nodes here. I think this one's a little bit bait because you have these 3 nodes in front of it that have the plus chance to contain breaches, but since you're using scarabs, they're always going to have breaches, so you can ignore those. You can ignore all these ones over here, and then just grab that one, and grab these ones there. And if you want Chula, grab here, and if you're looking for anything else specifically, you can grab them all. Or if you want to be a wild man, you just grab all the breach nodes and just do it that way. But going this route, you can grab other things. Like, you definitely want to grab this full ring and then the inner ring to get this increased quantity and map rarity. And you might want to grab some delirium. You might want to grab some beyond. You probably want to grab either blue or red buff. And this way you're able to use the minimal amount of points to get breach. Now, this is definitely way better in my opinion. I just ran probably 30 breach scarabs using this method, and it was better than the entire time I had been running breach beforehand, because every map is going to be breach, and it's just very dense. It's very cool. Highly recommend just using the scarabs, and then when you're done with the scarabs, you path out of this. Now, it's going to take a lot of points in order to respec, but towards the end of the game, I think those respec, I forget what they're called, those respec orbs are very plentiful, and you have a lot of them. So save up your respec orbs, save up your scarabs, and then do a breach day. And it's like leg day, but for breach. And you just run nothing but breach that day using those scarabs. It'll be very profitable. You'll love it. That's my recommendation for breach.